So, you're wondering how everybody you come across keeps destroying you with the triple take, but you can't figure out how to use it yourself. This video is for you. The triple take has some potential, but it takes some practice to master. It also has a unique mechanic that you need to understand before you start using it. So, here's my video on how to master everything with the triple take. I've put timestamps in the description for what I'll be covering. Here's what I'll be covering: the stats and best loadout for the triple take, how to use the triple take at long range, and how to use the triple take at short range. So first, let's talk about the triple take stats and how it performs. So it's a 3 burst sniper that can do 23 damage per shot, or 69 for the full burst. With a headshot, that's 138, but it's usually between 103 and 120 due to helmet damage reduction. The triple take can fire reasonably fast for a sniper, and it has very little bullet travel time, so it's easy to hit long range shots with. With some practice, you can use the triple take at all ranges, including right up in people's faces, but you need to be able to master its headshot potential. To do this, you need to understand how the spread works. The bullets will be further apart depending on your stance. If you jump, the spread will be the worst. If you move whilst hip firing, it will be the second worst. If you crouch whilst hip firing, it will be the second best. If you aim down sights, it will be decently accurate. If you want to hit that full damage, you need to be aiming down sights. If you get further away from your target, even aiming down sights isn't perfect. As you can see here, the further you are from your target, the more the spread will be apart, even when crouching and aiming down sights. Because of this, you really need to get the precision choke if you want to use the triple take past 100 meters effectively. That's not to say that it's not effective without it, but for longer distances, the triple take loses some of its power when all 3 bullets don't hit. The choke can ensure the spread is as tight as possible so these bullets do hit. So if you plan to use it long range, make sure you have the choke, but for shorter distances, it's more important to have a good stock. You'll need to be aiming down sights a lot, and a stock is useful because it allows you to quickly zoom in. The scope you should use will depend on whether you want the triple take as a long range sniper or a closer ranged weapon. Alternatively, you can carry a spare long range scope in your backpack if you can make room for it. If you can't find a precision choke, it makes sense to stick to a short range scope or use iron sights because it won't be effective at longer ranges anyway. Okay, so the triple take is a sniper, so let's talk about maximizing the long range potential. First things first, because the bullet travel time is so quick with energy weapons, you don't really need to account for much bullet drop or lead your shots. The travel time isn't instant, but it's pretty close. This makes the triple take a great choice for long range sniping. So because it's easier to hit those shots, to make the triple take effective, you really need to hit that first headshot. Unlike other snipers, it's pretty easy to do at all ranges. If it's a body shot, a player is just going to scatter and hide behind a building. Like mentioned before, you really need a precision choke to be able to do this at longer ranges. Without a choke, you won't get the full damage potential. On top of this, you should wait for a time where a player is a decent ways away from a building or other cover. This is because if they have level 3 armor, you'll need to hit your first headshot, then 2 body shots to get a kill, sometimes even 3 body shots. If you aren't in a position to 2-shot or 3-shot somebody before they get behind cover, you should get closer to them before firing. That way, if you manage to get that headshot, you'll be able to push them or grenade them to finish the kill. Another strategy I like is to pair the triple take with Lifeline. Her care package quite often drops 10 times optical zoom scopes. With this, you can effectively use this weapon at really long distances. You'll find that Bangalores will often throw down smokes to revive their teammates or to heal up, and they'll sometimes be right out in the open, so playing Lifeline can ensure you get those scopes. So to summarize long range sniping with the triple take, for distances past 100 meters, you'll really need that precision choke. Once you have it, take time with your first shot. Getting a headshot is important so that you have the chance to actually down somebody. Before you make your first shot, take a moment to think. If you shoot them, can you follow up with a kill? Or will they have enough opportunity to get behind cover? If they can get behind cover easily from their position, get closer before engaging. To master the triple take at short ranges, you absolutely must be able to hit your headshots. If you hit body shots, the damage per second isn't going to be high enough, and you would be better with pretty much anything else. Obviously, aiming down sight in close quarters with a sniper is going to limit your mobility massively. So what I would suggest is trying this tactic. Stay in hip fire so that you have full mobility, then each time you are able to shoot, crouch, slide, then aim down sights. This way you can move, strafe, jump and slide between shots, then crouch slide to get that maximum accuracy at close ranges. With this strategy you can move and still do devastating damage. Because you are sliding whilst aiming, you have a bit of time to prepare your aim whilst your character's momentum moves for you. Let's be honest, it's hard to move quickly and aim for heads at the same time, but by sliding you can lay off the movement for just a few seconds. Even if you take just a little longer to ensure you hit that headshot, it's more worthwhile than just spam firing with a triple take. Also, just a note, the triple take does have collateral, so if you can line up a couple of juicy headshots, things can get pretty crazy. My favourite thing to do with the triple take is to find a piece of cover when engaging. Then I can slide out, try to aim for the head, then run back whilst the aim resets. Another strategy would be to get that headshot and then quickly switch to a secondary with more shots per second to finish off the kill. My favourite loadout to run when using the triple take is the R301 and triple take. With this I can quickly switch out to a weapon that secures kills should I be able to get that headshot. This strategy works at most ranges, not just up close too. So to summarise close range encounters, firstly, try to be patient with your aim. You need to aim down sights and hit headshots for the triple take to be worthwhile. Sometimes just taking that extra time to line up your shot is really worth it. Secondly, you can use crouch sliding so that you can move at speed when you aim down sights. Third, try to have a good backup weapon for securing kills. With that out of the way, I just want to touch on my thoughts on whether the triple take is viable. I think that it has potential, but it's very difficult to master. The headshot damage with the triple take can be more than a Wingman headshot, and it is far more effective at longer distances. If you like to deal damage at longer range and then push to secure the kill, the triple take is for you. But unlike, say, the Wingman, the triple take really needs a strong weapon to back it up. What are your thoughts on the triple take? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know. I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio!